Today's news. Today's news.
On the hour, sponsored by Eggland's Best.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. Florida is under a state of emergency now ahead of what could be a major hurricane. Forecasters say Ian is gaining strength now in the Caribbean and could become a Category 1 later tonight. Governor Ron DeSantis is urging residents to get ready.
Even if you're not necessarily right in the eye of the path of the storm, there's going to be pretty broad impacts throughout the state. You're going to have wind, you're going to have water, there could be flooding on the east coast of Florida as a result of this. It's a big storm.
In Canada, Fiona has knocked out power to hundreds of thousands of people and swept away homes and infrastructure. Amanda McDougall's the mayor of Cape Breton in Nova Scotia.
We've got lines that are down and they're active, and we don't want people driving into them. We don't want people walking into them.
At least one person there is missing. Prosecutors will start their rebuttal case this week in the penalty trial for the Parkland shooter.
The prosecution plans to challenge the defense's contention that Nicholas Cruz murdered 17 people in the Parkland high school shootings because his birth mother abused alcohol during pregnancy. The prosecution plans to call experts who will likely testify that even if Cruz's brain was damaged by his birth mother's drinking, that's true of thousands of other Americans, and they don't commit mass murder. Other experts are set to testify that Cruz has antisocial personality disorder. The National Institutes of Health says that people with that disorder can commit violent acts, often with no remorse for their behaviors. Linda Kenyon, CBS News.
Russia's president is cracking down on men fleeing the country to avoid fighting in Ukraine.
Vladimir Putin is determined to find more conscripts. He's introduced a new law which means anyone refusing to fight can be given a sentence of up to 10 years in prison. And if reports are correct, younger men have been prevented from boarding aircraft by guards linked to Russia's security service, the FSB. Normally reliable sources also claim that a ban is to be introduced, forbidding potential recruits from leaving the country.
That's the BBC's Paul Moss.
Potremmo avere una prima premier donna ed è certamente un fatto.
Voters in Italy have seemingly elected their first female prime minister. Early exit polls shows Giorgia Meloni is set to win the national election. She is part of the ultra-conservative Brother of Italy party and would be the most far-right government leader since Mussolini. Final results are expected early in the morning. Rihanna's headlining the Super Bowl halftime show. The singer, who declined to perform in 2019 out of solidarity with Colin Kaepernick, confirmed the news today on Instagram. The big game is set for Glendale, Arizona on February 12th. Apple will be the halftime show's new sponsor. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.